Welcome, welcome, welcome to the mood, the
Food
food,
and the topic. Hello, everybody.
I am Odara.
And I'm MoodyBlu.
And we welcome you today.
Welcome, welcome.
So, today we made a special meal.
We did.
You want to tell them what it is?
Yes, today I made, because due to the pandemic, we can't really go out like we normally do. So I've been looking at recipes. This is Brussel sprouts with a white Alfredo sauce, but I threw a little more kick in it. In the original recipe, it has bacon, but I threw shrimp in there.
It looks really delicious.
Really good. So we're having Brussels sprouts with bacon and shrimp in white Alfredo sauce with garlic toast.
I can't
Garlic
wait.
toast, yeah. And it looks really good. How does it smell in my house?
Oh, it smells really good.
Does it? I can't wait.
I
till you
love
taste
garlic.
it.
Garlic is
It's really good. It's really good. This is one of my new recipes. Let's try it.
All right, let's try. It's still really hot, though.
Still
so be
really
careful.
hot. I just got finished cooking it.
A little blow.
Don't say that.
That's really good. And you put the salt and pepper on the table, and I told you I probably wasn't going to even need it.
I did it anyway.
Perfect.
I'm drinking a cold glass of lemonade.
Perfect. And I just have my water over here, bottled water today. Oh, and I do these little packets, the sugar-free zero lemonade packages. I love them. They come in handy. I keep them in my purse.
But before we go on,
Mm-hmm.
I have something for Odara. I got me the same thing to keep us with the Christmas spirit moods. Hold on.
Awesome. You know, I used that moisturizer again today, and for some reason it always looks like I'm so oily.
We got to wear these while we're eating.
We might. What is it? Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm putting mine on.
I want to put mine on too while I'm eating.
Ooh,
so we can stay, because the COVID and everything is shutting down. So I figured, let's stay in the Christmas spirit.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Everything is going bad. Jingle bells.
I love these. These are cute. My little antlers. Thank you. Thank you, Moody.
Thank you.
We look cute.
We both do.
So, today, the mood is good.
The mood is very good.
It's very, very good.
And I want to say this to our viewers. This is my birthday month. My birthday is Christmas Eve, as you well know, and I'll be that years old. So I'm going hard with it. We got to celebrate. We're going to do something. I don't know. Anybody have any suggestions? You guys know how to let us know.
We got to do something fun.
We got to do something.
Something exciting. Although everything's, up in the air right now, we have to do something. We're going to make something special of your day.
I'll be that years old.
You're going to be super young, y'all.
Super young.
Super duper
This
young.
is so good. I can't believe I made it.
It's really good. Sorry, I have to take another bite. Excuse me. You're going to hear a moment of silence. I'm just going to let you hear the crunch.
It's really good.
What are those called? ASMR? You hear it?
The reason why I picked this recipe, because I don't know. We did burgers last week. So I figured we'd do something different. Since they're shutting everything down between me and Odara, we're going to try to go nationwide with it. We're trying to figure out how to keep you guys interested so we can keep getting subscribers.
Definitely.
Because that's the only way that we're going to make it.
Yeah.
If we keep ourselves relevant.
And if we talk about good things, good topics that'll, entertain somebody's day, might as well. So today, since we've already discussed the food that we prepared, we discussed the mood, now let's move on to the topics. So the first topic actually would be, if you won the lottery, what would be your first big splurge?
Hold on. This is going to be a good one.
Right?
Do I go first or you go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
So my first big splurge would be, of course, buying me acres of land with property. Because if you do that, you can always have an investment, whether you choose to rent the property and gain the money from that. You can keep your money
equity
going.
Or something.
Exactly. So that's what I would do. Most definitely buy acres of land and property to house my family.
Yeah.
And then the second thing I would do is probably invest in my business and stock. Bitcoin, maybe cryptocurrency, just something that'll keep my money going so that I'm able to live off the fruits of the land.
I would do the Bitcoin and the currency and all that, and more than likely I'd probably buy land and property and house, you know, take care, make sure my kids are secure and taken care of after I'm gone. Lord forbid that. And man, the rest I would splurge on myself. Ain't no telling where I would be.
Right.
What time of day, what I'd be eating.
Where you travel
what
to.
What kind of girl I'd have on. Where I would travel to. Any place. Any place. I might even change my name.
That's it. I don't know. It's just like, I've always thought about that. Like, what would I do if I were to ever win the lottery? Or just come across big money?
I would help certain people in my family. Not everybody. Yeah, everybody's not deserving of the help because you guys all know how family is when it comes to money.
But let's get into that just a little bit. Now, I get what you're saying, 100%. But there might be some people out there that don't agree with what you just said.
Probably.
And there are some people that you know you don't talk to in your life. And you just won't ever talk to them. But just as a little monumental gift, do you think that you would give them something just for the gratification of yourself, knowing that you at least tried to help, even though they've never really been there for you? Or if they were there for you, but their intentions weren't good, couldn't you just give them...
me, right?
Yes, but couldn't you just give them maybe a little something to say, I thought about you?
No.
Okay.
That's a negative.
Right.
It's not even a double negative. It's just a negative. No. Why would I, excuse me, you guys. Why would I help somebody that's never really been there for me? And then just because I won money, why would I want to reach out to anybody? There's times like right now, I don't have money all the time right now. I have to cash in my recyclables. You know, I have a family and everything to take care of just like everybody else. So if I came into money, because Lord knows, I'm sure some of my family members, outside of the ones that I deal with, I'm sure they came into money. Nobody's knocked on my door.
And never brought you
Nobody's
anything.
brought me anything. Nobody's ever knocked on my door. What about you?
I don't know. Now, see, I look at it in another sense of form sometimes. Because even though a person... intentions is not good towards me, like I don't want to put out any ill will towards them. So if I was to win something, even if it's a small little
but it's hard to be ill-willed when I'm sure the next person that they don't even talk to us, whatever, they got it. That's why they're not talking to us.
But then that'll give them something to think about. Even though you've done me wrong, I still thought about you. And I'm not saying anything to rekindle anything or start a friendship or anything like that. All I'm doing is I'm giving you a little something just to let you know that I thought about you, even though you put me in certain situations or whatever the case may be.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Yes.
So, hypothetically, say you do help a family member and throw them a little something. What about when they run out of money and come for seconds?
Oh,
and then what do you do?
There's no seconds. There's no seconds only because I gave you what I could give you.
So when you give them the money the first time, did you tell them that and you stipulated, if you mess the money off, I'm not giving you round two. Don't come back for seconds.
But it probably won't even be money that I'm giving them. It'll probably be like a little gift or something.
But how about this? What if you give them a little gift and then they complain about it and then turn around and say,
she sent me this little stupid little
they'll
gift.
say, you have all that money and this is all that you could do for me.
At least
What about
I sent you
that?
something.
Yeah, but everybody don't say it like that. So that's what I'm saying. Nip it in the bud. Don't
That's
do
it.
anything
Don't do
at
anything,
all.
Don't send them that thing.
Don't do anything. Blank them. And you guys know what the blank is.
My favorite F word. We
Drop
won't
your
say
F-bomb
that.
on it. I'm not going to say it.
Today's a fabulous day.
Today's good. God is good. It's a good day.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The next topic is, do you think arguing is a part of a relationship?
Yes.
It is.
Unfortunately, as much as I don't like to argue, but if I have to, I don't mind doing it. If a relationship and there's no argument, that would mean that your relationship is 100%, A-okay. And
It really
as you
isn't.
well know, there's nothing 100%. So why wouldn't you argue? Especially if you're two good-looking people, something's going to happen. No.
So you do have to have disagreements in a relationship, is what she's saying, in order sometimes to communicate or get your points across. Because sometimes somebody might not want to hear you, but if you conversate and express your feelings,
A nice tone.
yeah, then you can actually come to a conclusion and possibly compromise in regards to the certain situation. So we're going to move on to the last one. We can choose either what is your dream job or what time period would you want to travel back to.
Since I'm the youngest, I'll go first on that one. I'll go back to what would I go back to? What time would I go back to? I'm not from California, but when I came out here, I think the best time for me, besides all the other stuff, because because I was super young, I think the 70s and the 80s. I like that. I would go back to the 70s, especially the 80s, and I would probably redo some things that I kind of messed up on.
Yeah.
But it was 70s and 80s. There's nothing like 70s, 80s. There'll never be a time period like the 70s or 80s. That was like, man.
That was it, huh?
That was it.
Well, my time period I would like to travel back to would probably be in the 90s. 96 is when I was a teenager, so I'd probably want to change a few things, Not necessarily anything that transpired in my life as far as having kids or anything, but just change some of the decisions that I made when I got out of high school. Just a couple of things.
Yeah, I'd probably do that too.
Yeah.
I'd change something. I'd probably actually finish high school. But, and then there's some other things that I would change.
So just a few things here and there, huh? Just change a couple of things. Well, today's lunch is spectacular.
It is.
It is really spectacular. I don't think I could even rate this because this is just like on the top of the scale. I'm telling you, when you cook food at home, it's totally different than from when you go out and buy it.
And you know who coughed on it and who didn't.
Right? We washed our hands.
Yeah, we washed our hands. We both made it together.
Exactly.
Can we do some shout outs?
Yes, we can.
Shout out, as I'm going to usually say, to S&H Liquor. And I'm telling you guys, this is the best liquor store. I don't know if you guys can see this, that I've ever got my liquor from. They're with Postmates right now. So you guys go there, and they're the best place to get your holiday liquor. They have $5 off. They're doing deliveries due to COVID or whatever. They're on Avalon and King. Shout out, boss man. Shout out, Aaron.
Aaron.
I'll see you later, Aaron. You know I'm going to come in the store and make sure you watch this.
And that's promo code 5OFF5 Postmates. $5 off your 5 orders.
It's the best place to go for your holiday liquor or any liquor. It's the best. And not only that, they have more than one liquor store. They have them down Avalon, I do believe, all the way over to Gage and Central. And then I think there's one on 7th and maybe San Pedro. I don't know, but somebody out there correct me. Please do.
I want to give a shout out to my kids at home, Tweeta, Wahizo, and Lemire.
3.
Your mama
shout
loves
out to
you.
my kids too, Matthew, Sativa. I love you guys.
And just a shout out to the world. Let's make the world a better place. Even though
make it a better place. Although everything is going wrong right now. You guys got to figure something out. We've figured out to blog about food. We don't have time for the BS or whatever. We got to make this place a better place to live, no matter what. No Karens, no this, no that. Come on, you guys.
So pick up the pace.
Pick up the pace.
Get out there and do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
Thank you for watching the Mood, the Food,
and that topic.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Please
I'm
subscribe.
Odara.
I'm MoodyBlu.
And we'll see you next
time.
Bye,
you guys. See you next week.